Hi there, It's Markham here. I am at my favorite brewery in Markham, the Rouge River Brewery, working. And there's my beer. This is an unfiltered Pilsner. It is fantastic on a hot summer's day. Not summer yet, but close enough. Join me as we dive into Overshare Fridays. It's actually Friday today. This is the behind the scenes of the Eats in Markham Instagram channel. We're going to talk about the video that went up this week and the video that's going to go up next week and everything in between, because we're super transparent and love to do stuff like this. We have had a little bit of a follower jump lately, so I thought I'd introduce myself to the lot of you again, and if you've already heard this before, you can skip on to the next story. Eats in Markham is a channel that we have created to showcase the great eats in Markham and in the surrounding areas. We have a lot of great locally owned, independently owned restaurants and a lot of great restaurateurs doing really awesome stuff, from noodles to sushi to dim sum to more noodles and more noodles of all types. There's noodle content everywhere on this page. And every week on Thursday at 1 p.m. we release a new video to showcase the really good stuff that you should check out. Some of them might be new, some of them could be old stalwarts that have been around for a very long time that you might not know of. In any case, we just want to provide value. I don't get paid for any of my videos. All of our videos are done completely objectively. We don't accept free food. We get invitations all the time. We don't do any of that. We just want to show you the good stuff. We pay for our food and then we post it. First sip of this excellent unfiltered Pils. Good stuff. Oh, very refreshing. This week's video is on Chef Jiafu. They are a Chinese takeaway restaurant on Main Street Markham across from the GO train station. It used to be called Chef Chan for a very, very long time, like over a decade, and the relatives of Chef Chan took over after the pandemic, and now it's called Chef Jiafu. They have a $7.95 lunchbox. There are three options. You can choose Chinese barbecue pork, you can choose General Tso's chicken, or you can choose a giant hunk of fried chicken on top of a soy glaze. This place is, I believe, a massive hidden gem. And you don't need to fly over to First Marketplace anymore for your lunch boxes. If you're in East Markham, this is an incredibly viable option, especially it comes with 2 slabs of meat in every box. What really struck me is that this is the antithesis of a place that you find in a food court, like at Markville Mall. Nothing is underneath a heat lamp. There are no warming trays. Everything is cooked to order. When you order the General Tso's chicken, they take the chicken out from a bin, they put it into the fryer, and then they make the sauce. If you order that giant slab of fried chicken, they take out the fried chicken, they put it into the fryer, and then they make the sauce fresh, and then they top it on top of the fried chicken, they take it out of the fryer. This place is really a hidden gem. Look at that. That walk movement is absolute pro. You need to come visit here if you have not tried it. At least try it once for $7.95. What's to lose? We have been doing these videos consistently weekly for about a year. Chef Jiafu was one of our earlier videos from last year, around the summertime. We kind of blew them up on their grand opening week. When they were doing everything at 60% off, I was truly blown away by the roast duck and the roast pork and their entire barbecue program. They do their barbecue in-house. Nothing is brought in. Everything is made there. And I was really blown away. These guys now recognize me. They kind of recognize me as, oh, it's that guy who makes internet videos. They still don't have an Instagram account for me to tag, but in situations like this where I am recognized, I'm not gonna tell them I'm not this guy who makes internet videos, but I will also not accept food for free. So in this particular instance, I told them, box these lunch boxes in the proportions that you would regularly box for your regular customers. Do not give me any freebies. So what you guys saw here is exactly what you should expect. On to the stats. The video is doing very well. We are about 16,000 after 25 hours of being posted. So not too shabby at all. Why is that? Well, value. I think value has a lot to do with it. $7.95 for a lunchbox in Markham is remarkable. And second of all, it's rediscovery. People are rediscovering things that they've tried before, they haven't been to recently, and that might be the reason why people are watching this video. It is still on a vertical climb. And I want to show appreciation and shout out all you all, because apparently you guys showed up in force to Chef Jiafu today and to support their small business after watching this video. I was just there. I spoke to the owner when I picked up my box of not fried pork, roast pork. And she was telling me there was a line of people today. All you guys are ordering the fried chicken, which has apparently never happened. And some of you guys even showed the video. I want this. And guys, I'm so thankful you guys are discovering great places to eat in Markham and going to the places that we recommend, especially going to places that have great fried chicken. But you guys need to order this. The roast pork really is an amazing deal. Apparently the roast pork, not as popular as a fried chicken slab today, but I understand it. Who can resist a fried chicken slab with a soy glaze like this when you see it on a video? I mean, come on. We started experimenting with IG Live a couple of weeks ago when we went to the Cornerstone Artisan and Food Market, where we streamed a 40-minute fever dream as we walked through the different stalls and ate different things and bought different things. I had a great time. There were about 12 to 15 people consistently on the stream just coming in and out. I was just shocked and very grateful that there was like one person in the stream watching it at the same time. What I was not expecting was 4,000 replays. I don't understand the algorithm, why it would recommend a 40-minute live stream to people, and very thankful that close to 4,500 of you watched it in some stretch or another. So we did another one at the Zwelling sale last week. I thought this was very interesting because it only happens twice a year. A lot of people ask, what is it like inside? So I'm a big fan of Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V. If you guys have not seen him or seen his content, he's the epitome of giving knowledge away for free and is just a very happy guy to see other people succeed. One of the things that he has extolled is that everybody needs to sell and market and just be on social media. Social media is the next wave of selling, next wave of commerce. And he is a big proponent of trying everything. And live is one of those things. He has mentioned on many of his streams saying, hey, everybody should just try live. And I was skeptical. I was like, who would want to watch a live stream of me going through a warehouse sale of cookware and kitchenware? But there is a market. If it's 12, if it's 15, if it's 1,500, doesn't matter. There is an audience. And that's what I learned from this experiment. Lives are a lot of fun, and I think they're worth it. If you're a creator, I think you should try it out. If you get 10, 15, 20, even one person watching you, it's like fuel, but fuel for yourself, because it kind of gives you a sense that there are people who are fans of what you're doing, and they appreciate you by watching the stuff you do, including the lives. I think my next live will be the Markham Village Music Festival happening on June 20th and 21st, happening on right here at Main Street Markham. It's a music festival, it's a food festival, there's dance lessons happening. I most likely will be planning a live the morning of to show you guys what's to eat up and down the street, because this is called Eats in Markham, right? So all the fun things to eat, tornado chips, meat tubes, whatever. Probably that will be the next live. A quick editing note. We have switched to Instagram Edits as our video editor. We were using VM, but we decided to try out Edits last week, and it's working quite well. It's not perfect, not perfect. You stretch out a bar a little bit too much, and then it just goes completely haywire. You have to exit the app and come back in, but that does usually fix things. The sound syncing, excellent. The availability of stickers and music and sounds directly in the app, excellent. The ability to be fully integrated in Instagram, so one click will just post on or schedule on Instagram, fantastic. I think we'll keep on using Edits for now. It does have some aesthetic differences between that and VN. You'll notice that the title bars are now around the words instead of just a giant rectangular block. Those would be indication that we have switched to Edits. Let me know what you guys think. Love to hear your thoughts. My cousins are visiting from Vancouver, and I've been bringing them to my favorite places. And as a result, I have a lot of footage from places that I love eating at, and also new places that we have discovered together. I have these places coming up. Next week is going to be Matsuya, a place that I usually go to for a good, quick Hong Kong-style cafe meal. That's next week. I think the week afterwards will be Baker Duck. I think I've found one of Markham's best bakeries. Prices Not cheap, not expensive, but man, they put Wagyu beef in their buns. Why not, right? So those are the two videos that might be coming up. Well, I've got family visiting from Vancouver, so I'm going to go hang out with them now. Thank you so much for watching this stream of consciousness that is Overshare Fridays. Thank you genuinely for watching our videos. And again, you guys are all champs for going to visit all these local businesses, local restaurants, and just supporting them by spending your hard-earned money with them. It makes a big difference for the restaurateurs, and you guys get great food. I wish you guys a great long weekend. Enjoy fireworks wherever you are. It might apparently get a little cold and a little wet over the next couple of days. It's going to go down to like 13 degrees on Sunday. But hey, at least it's going to be sunny. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have great eats in Markham and surrounding areas. Bye for now.